Hey guys, this one's just gonna be about stuff. Okay. I'm a pretty chaotic person, sort of, in how I view entertainment. Now, I'll always be a science fiction, fantasy lover in literature. Books and stuff. Now, that'll always be the case. I just love it. Right now, I'm almost done with Toll the Hounds by Stephen Erickson. It's book 8 of the Malazan Book of the Fallen. Oh my fucking god. Get Gardens of the Moon is the first one. Read that one. Let it digest. Read the next one. Oh my god, the ending of that, I finished at work. Yeah. Almost had to go home. It's such a great series. I would definitely recommend it. Only if you've read and enjoyed other fantasy series, because after you read Malazan, everything else pales in comparison. So I wouldn't want to ruin your reading enjoyment of, say, Song of Ice and Fire, or Game of Thrones, as you newbies call it, or anything else like that. Nothing else really compares to it right now. Mark Lawrence's Prince of Thorns, King of Thorns, Emperor of Thorns kind of does, but not really. That's more of a centralized story about one dude. Get it? It's amazing, especially the twist in the first book. I really fucking enjoyed that. It was really cool. But the entertainment that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is music. Okay, just glancing at my Last FM, which scrobbles everything that I play on my phone. Okay, and on my old phone, this fucking shitty Pantech, because my other phone is playing music like it always does. Always. Most of the time. 90, maybe 80, 75% of the time it's playing music. I can't sleep without it. It's at a dull roar, but I need it to fall asleep. Okay. Number 1 on my list is Bad Religion with 1,533 plays. Bad Religion is one of the first bands I actually got into after Nirvana and Hole and those things. My first album that I ever got by them was The Grey Race, which was a fantastic album. I recommend going out to look for it right now, or at least look up the video for a walk. He points a lot, but whatever, it's great graphing. His book, Evolution Anarchy, fantastic. It's both about him being a biology teacher, evolutionary biology, and being the frontman of one of the biggest punk bands ever, really. I'd say. Really big fan of theirs. No wonder it's number 1. Number 2 is Blind Guardian, which is a power metal band out of Germany, but they sing in English. Fantasy metal. They have an entire album based off of the Lord of the Rings prequel that Tolkien wrote, the Creation Myth prequel, which I can't pronounce, so I'm not going to embarrass myself by not, but it starts with an S. So, I don't know. But I've read it. I don't remember how I pronounced it in my head while I was reading it, but yeah. Good band. Nightfall and Middle Earth is my favorite album by them. Their newest one was fantastic too. Although the name escapes me, I could look it up. It's on my phone. Not going to. I'm on a roll. Next is Earth Crisis, which is a straight edge vegan band from Syracuse, New York. Really good band, really rough. Their newer stuff is more metalcore than hardcore, but what are you gonna do? Bands change. Still, To the Death was good. Neutralize the Threat was not as good, but still better than most of the other shit coming out these days. I sound like such an old person when I say that. Music these days isn't as good as it was when it was my day. But it's true. And I'm sure older people, if there are any, feel the same way. Whatever. After Earth Crisis is Amon Amarth, which is a Viking metal band from Scandinavia. They sing about Vikings and Thor and shit like that. Really, really good stuff. Melodic death metal. Pretty good. After that is Dalriada. They're a folk band with some slight metal influences from Hungary. In fact, it's because of them that I made Hungarian goulash, the real kind, that cooks for like 8 hours with tons of paprika and beef stock, onions, and garlic. Oh my fucking god, was that good. Although I think I added a little bit too much salt, which is weird because I never add salt to my food. I always post salt, as I've come to affectionately call it. Very good, female fronted, by Laura Binder. She is Hungarian. After them is Ensafarum. Now, Ensafarum is another Viking folk metal band. Their last one, Unsung Heroes, very fantastic. Go get it now. After them is Arcana, which is a folk metal band from Russia. Speaks completely Russian. Love them. I can't pronounce any of their song names or understand what they're saying. After that is Subhumans, punk band from England. One of their songs is called Susan. It's actually really, really, really fucking sad. It's about a girl that grows up a little bit different. Her parents keep pushing her, and society keeps pushing her to get married, get a job, have a kid, and she ends up killing herself. And it's really sad. You have to listen to it. It's called Susan. Okay, after that, Path of Resistance is Earth Crisis again, and no difference. But I like them better than Earth Crisis, even though it's the same shit. I think their songs are a little better. Played them 698 times. I don't have one album. I don't know. It's a good album. After that, Jello Biafra and the Guantanamo School of Medicine. If you liked Dead Kennedys, you'll love Jello Biafra and the Guantanamo School of Medicine. They're great. Their newest one is called White People and the Damage Done. Get it. Get it. Or at least look them up on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Okay. After that is the Casualties. I have no idea why. I must have fallen asleep listening to them. Although I was really into them in like the last part of high school. I had a mohawk and everything. Let's not talk about that. Okay. After that is Jeremy Sewell. I think he made the Icewind Dale video game soundtrack. I think that's where that's from. I downloaded it. Each song is like a minute. So I was writing a lot to that. Actually produced some really good work while listening to that. After that was Tom Waits. No More Needs Be Said. After that, Skinny Puppy. Love Skinny Puppy. Sad that there's only 607, but I only recently rediscovered them in my latest fit of, hey, I want to listen to all of this now. After that is Ghost. Very, very, very satanic poppy band, which is ridiculous. They are amazing, really. With their sound and the guy's voice and everything, you'd think they'd be singing about gumdrops and lollipops, But no, there's songs like about Lucifer's son and Satan prayer and stuff like that. It's just, yeah. So yeah. Skinny Puppy's on right now, doing the dishes. A lot of housework needs to be done. I'm gonna do videos every now and again today, catch people up. Also have to do some research on the Revolutionary War and get some sources. So I got my Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah. Alright. Bye. What the fuck?